Hello, good morning, 5B. I hope you guys are all doing well. This is Eddie again from home. The Thursday, March 19th morning message. So I know yesterday was a busy day. I had you guys working on a bunch of stuff. Less questions and doubts, which was pretty cool. You guys are becoming very independent. I'm very proud of you. In fact, speaking of being proud of you, let me show you my desktop so we can talk about how you guys have been reporting your work so well. So here we go. Here's our 5B homeschool chart. Look at all these wonderful colors. So most of you, as you can see, have been putting in all your assignments. You can all see your name there. There's a couple of you who are still missing Tuesday's work. I hope you can catch up as much as you can today because there's going to be new work today. But if you notice, most of the colors are put in there. Congratulations. I could only see just one or two spots on some of your names. And Wednesday, less of you have finished, but you're getting there. There's a lot of white. I'm not so happy with those whites. Please add color on there as you are advancing. For today, Thursday, March 19th, here's the new work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 assignments. There's one less assignment than yesterday. We have 7 assignments. So let me go through our schedule. Okay, so Thursday, March 18th schedule. Okay, so watch the morning message, which is this. We're going to have a new science video notes. It's not going to be on pandemics anymore. It's going to be on a science topic called Newton's first law of motion. So again, go to Classroom, watch the video I provided. It's actually called this, Newton's first law of motion.
Today, we will learn about Newton's first law of motion.
There we go. Okay, so you're going to go through that, first law of motion, write down your notes. There are no questions like yesterday this time. So you write down your notes on your own. Again, don't copy everything that's in the video. Just write down your notes. Click on CC also so you can get the closed caption so you can read it through. And what you're going to do different this time with this video is that you're going to watch it, and then you're going to do a quick research on Newton's first law to complement your notes. That means to add more things to your notes. You don't have to add a lot, but just go online, Google it, and either watch another video or better look for a website that explains about it and then add whatever you'd like to. Add your 5th grade level, of course, because you will find websites that will tell you at a low level and then at a high school, middle school level. Just look for something that you will understand and it is easy for you to get. And be careful, we're only going to look at first law because there's 3. You're only going to look at Newton's first law this time. When you're done with the notes, take a picture and upload it to Classroom on that same website, on that same assignment, I'm sorry. And then in that same assignment, there's going to be a quick quiz on the first law. It's a forms, kind of like what you did yesterday with the pandemics. Click on it and then get part of your score because there's some things that I have to manually grade. So you won't get the complete score quite yet. Okay, when you're done with that, that'll take you 25 to 30 minutes. We're going to go into a writing poetry activity. So continuing Tuesday's activity of type of poems, we're going to continue, but this time you're going to write your own poem. You're going to do an analysis on it. You're going to write 2 poems and do an analysis on it. So go to Classroom again. Download. In this case, I would suggest you download the video. I know some of you have been having problems with watching the video online. For some reason, I uploaded, but it takes a long while to process. So sometimes you can't watch it online. So I suggest that you download it and with your QuickTime player or any other player, watch the video. You're going to watch a video that I will be recording, and you'll write an original haiku and an original poem. You will write 2 poems. For this activity, you don't need to write any notes. You don't need notes for this. You just have to follow me in the steps in the video, pause it, and do your own brainstorming and write your poems in the end. When you're done writing both poems, I'd like for you to do an analysis on them, just like you did on Tuesday. And all of this is to be done in the document that I provide in that Classroom assignment, which means you don't have to take a picture of this. It's not by hand. It's not in a notebook. It's all in a document, okay? If you want to do it by hand first and then pass it to the document and upload it, fine. But I don't need you to take a picture of anything. This is all in a doc. And then, of course, when you're done, add these assignments to your homeschool chart, just like the science one, and that's the end of activity. The third activity I have for you today is to take a geography quiz. Remember, we were talking about the floods and we didn't know so much about some countries. So we're going to take a quick geography quiz, going to a website that I've used before, and it's actually pretty fun. So you go to Classroom, you click on the link. It's called Geography Quiz Challenge, the assignment, and this page will open, okay? When you get to this page, I want you to click on America, and it'll take you to a bunch of quizzes about America, but I only want you to do this one, the one called American Flags. So you click on American Flags. It'll tell you that you're gonna have 3 computer opponents, Lucia, Marine, and Kate. They're from all over the world. You can edit your avatar. I wrote Eddie on it, but okay, I can write Edward. Myself some white hair a couple of years later. Change your avatar, put your name on there, and then click on play. It'll be a 15-question quiz where you have to click on the name of the country which flag is displaying. It is displaying, and then it tells you the score. So, for example, what is this? Brazil. The faster you click, the more score you get. Everybody has the same score now. You see, this is Dominican Republic. Okay, and like that. As you go along, you'll get higher scores. This is Chile, okay. When a low score continues, they drop out. The weakest player normally drops out. Okay, so I don't know. I'm gonna make mistakes. Jamaica. So then you'll see how I drop out. Like Lucia's just below. Ooh, Lucia dropped out. So then like that's it. Okay. This is Honduras, but I'll click El Salvador. Okay. And you'll see how at one point I will lose because it'll end up just them two. Antigua and Barbuda. Yeah, this was Trinidad and Tobago. Okay, and I'm doing 8 out of 15 questions. And at one point, this Dominican Republic, I'm gonna click on Cuba. Okay. It'll drop me out, I think. Maybe the next round. Oof, okay. This is Panama, but I'm gonna click on Costa Rica. Okay, so it's Panama. Okay, if you notice, I'm falling very, very behind. I'll click on Costa Rica again. It was really El Salvador. I'm on question 10. Oof, I lost. Okay, when you are done, take a screenshot of this, including the score, including the number of questions and your score. And then every time you do those quizzes, take a screenshot. I need you to do at least 3 of those rounds. What I just did, at least 3 of those rounds. It says it here. And then take a screenshot of all your results. I'll add it here. Do at least 3 rounds. Take a screenshot of all your results. Okay. Then paste only 3 of those screenshots in the document provided. In the classroom, there's a document. Paste the screenshots in that document like you do like in the grant pack. And then that's it. If you want to paste more screenshots, there's an additional page where you can do it on that same one. Or if you want to go back and do other kinds of quizzes, you may. You may go back, click on quizzes, and then there's a bunch of different kinds of quizzes, like music. You want to do still geography, fine. Choose another continent. Or, like I said, go back to quizzes, and maybe you want to do something on pop music, 2000s, 1980s, whatever you'd like. Okay. So just feel free to do it. The assignment for me is to do at least 3 rounds and paste the results of those 3 rounds, whether you win or lose, okay? And then the last activity for today is doing an IXL exercise, Q2, which is writing ratio word problems, okay? For that IXL, I'd like for you to, it is quite simple, but you have to read it very carefully. So for those of you who like to do IXLs pretty fast and are just writing the answers really, really quickly, you got to be very, very careful, because for this IXL, you do have to focus on the question. You have to read carefully the question, because remember, with the ratios, it tells you you have to know the order of what goes first. If not, you may make mistakes. So look, it's Q2. Here we go, right ratio. So for example, it tells you, let's wait for this to load. Okay, Gabby's Pizzeria makes 8 pizzas with pepperoni and 3 without pepperoni. What is the ratio of number of pizzas with pepperoni to pizzas without? So that's without. With is 8, without is 3, so that's 8-3. But then it'll ask you, 13 students want pancakes, 1 wants waffles. What is the ratio of students who want waffles to pancakes? So that's waffles 1 to pancakes 13. You gotta be careful, because if not, you'll put it the other way around. Kyla's Burger Place makes 5 burgers with onions, 3 without. What is the ratio of without onions to with onions? So 5, let's see, I'm sorry, 3 without onions, 5 with onions, okay? So just be very careful when you are answering those. All right, that is Q2, 5th grade. It's the same level. Don't go to 6th grade. And record it in your homeschool chart. Like you guys are doing it, please do add the scores like you're doing this. That's wonderful. All right, so ongoing work, keep on memorizing your poem. Read 20 minutes a day. Next week you'll have a reading log due. Keep on working on word work 11. That's due on April 1st. And study for your math quiz tomorrow. Tomorrow you will have a math quiz on ratios. It'll be very simple, very basic, but please study for that ratio math quiz. So deliverables for today: science video notes and the quick quiz, your 2 poems with analysis, 3 rounds of the geography quiz, and your IXL Q2. Okay, that is all the work that you have for today. And when you do it, when you finished it, it's an I did it certificate. That means you're done. So if you notice in the homeschool chart, all of this will have to be done by today in the afternoon, like 4-ish, because I will start grading around 4 or 5 o'clock, and I'll be grading all evening, and then on Friday we'll give you your grades. All of this is due. The only thing that we can say that is still kind of pending is the weekly activities, because this is not due until until April 1st, right? So this is the only thing that's not due. This can hang on, but everything else that you see, including Thursday's work, has to be done. So those of you who are doing everything well daily, congrats, you're gonna finish pretty soon. Those of you who haven't, you're gonna have a lot of work on Thursday, which is, well, today, I'm sorry. So that's it. All right, guys, so I really hope you have a great day, and I hope you work well. Activities today are actually not that long. Tomorrow you'll have special classes. You won't have anything for me. All you would have to do is maybe check your mail for any feedback that I have on the work that you have and for your grades for this week. Have an excellent day. I miss you guys a lot. Love you. And I'll see you when I see you. Bye-bye.